Charitamrita Madhila, Chapter 6, Text 110. तभी भट्टाचार्य कहे यहाँ गोसाई स्थाने आमार नामे गण सहित करे निमंत्रणे. तभी भट्टाचार्य कहे, at that time Bhattacharya spoke. This is Sarvam Bhattacharya speaking to Gopinathacharya. They have been discussing the authenticity of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's divinity, and so Gopinathacharya just had the last word where he said that argument will be useless because a person convinced against his will remains of the same opinion still. So, taking that cue, Sarvam Bhattacharya also gracefully ends the discussion, and he says, please go to the place where Gosai is staying, Chaitanya Gosai is staying, and get him here. Tell him that I have invited him. Amara nama gana sahita karane mantrane. Ask him on my behalf and say that he along with his associates are invited by me. Prasada ani tanre kara hai age bhiksha, paschatasi amare kara hi shiksha. So he says that prasadani tanre karaha age bhiksha. So he said, get prasad and give it to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his associates. And then after that you can come back and instruct me again. It's a little bit karaha shiksha. Afterwards you can instruct me. Acharya bhagini pati shalak bhattacharya Nindastuti hasya shiksha karana acharya. So, Acharya Bhaginipati. So, Gopinathacharya was the brother-in-law of Sarvam Bhattacharya, Shalaka Bhattacharya. So, they had a friendly, bantering sort of relationship. So, Nindastuti hasya. So, sometimes criticizing, sometimes praising, sometimes just joking. Shiksha karaya acharya. And in this way, he was trying to instruct him. And this has been going on for some time. So here we see difference without any animosity. Now, although as of now, Sarvam Bhattacharya and Gopinathacharya have different philosophical stands on issues. The stand that they have are opposed to each other, but still that does not make them hostile or offensive. They don't launch ad hominem attacks on each other. They're friendly, and they sometimes friends, sometimes who have intimate relationships. They may tease each other. They may they may have various reactions, but the important point is to recognize that these reactions are not what is meant for they are not meant, they're not coming from outright hostility. So there may be philosophical disagreement, but that does not have to degenerate into disrespect and sacrificing of culture, slaughtering of culture and harsh behavior. So that doesn't happen over here, and they part cordially. Acharya Siddhante Mukundera Haila Santosh Attacharya Vakya Mane Haila Dukharosh. So there's a shift of perspective here, and Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami now describes from the perspective of Mukunda Datta. So Mukunda was like one generation younger, and Gopinathacharya and Sarvam Bhattacharya were elder, middle-aged. So they were one generation elder. So Mukunda was just observing what was the discussion going on. And while observing, he stated that he felt that when he saw Gopinathacharya quoting scripture and establishing Siddhanta, he felt very pleased. And when he saw Sarvam Bhattacharya as intransigent, not conceding any ground, still sticking to his guns, still although Sarvabhauma did not rise to the bait of Gopinath Acharya and get into a big debate, but still he did not show any signs of getting down from his accepted opinion also. So he felt dukharosh. He felt distressed and he felt somewhat angered to see this position of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. गोसाई स्थाने आचार्य कैल आगमन भट्टाचार्य नामे तांद्रे कैल निमंत्रण. So Agaman. So they went to the place of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had been given a residence by Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya and he started staying there. And Bhattacharya now, he's all that Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, although he and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya had philosophical differences, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu already said that, I have come here to be instructed by you. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's treatment of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya has been very respectful. But so he told, accordingly, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was told that Bhattacharya has invited you, Nimantra, for taking prasad. Mukunda Sahita kahe Bhattacharya katha, Bhattacharya ninda kare mane paya vyatha. So, naturally, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had been the object of discussion, Gopinath Acharya told Chaitanya Mahaprabhu about the discussion to keep him informed about the way things, about what may be further discussed. Just keep him assured of what was happening. And because actually Bhattacharya Name Tandre Kailan. So actually, because what had happened was the Bhattacharya Ninda Kare Mane Paya Vyatha, and Mukunda III and Gopinath Acharya both actually disapproved the statements of Bhattacharya, and internally they felt distraught. Shuni Mahaprabhur kahe Aiche mat kaha Ama prati Bhattacharya hai anugraha. Now we'll see that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu does not at all adopt a confrontational stance over here. He says here, Shuni Mahaprabhu kahe Aiche mat kaha. Don't speak like this. Don't speak negatively about Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. He says, Ama prati Bhattacharya hai anugraha. Actually, Bhattacharya is being very merciful to me. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we will see, will employ the strategy of disarming humility over here. Will consistently act in a very endearing and humble way, which will disarm Sarvabhauma, and then with one devastating conversational blow, he will not only topple but transform Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's conceptions. So of course it's not exactly that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu very consciously, deliberately chose this particular strategy to transform Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is God, and he here is acting according to the situation in an appropriate way. What is the best way? And out of the natural humility that his persona possessed. So he is saying that, actually let's see the good side of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. And the good side is that he is kindly disposed towards me. He wants to do anugraha. He wants to have mercy on me. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu teaches by example here that even when we are having debates, we should try to, rather than possible, to see the good in others also. Even those who may be intellectually opposed to us and those whose points we need to respond to. आमार संन्यास धर्म चाहे न राखिते वात्सल्य करुणा करेण की दोष इहाते. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu takes actually an entirely different tack, and he says, rather than the specific actions that Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya suggested, this whole discussion got triggered off because Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya suggested that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has been initiated in low sampradaya, and I can initiate him in a higher sampradaya, re-initiate him in a higher sampradaya. So, from there, Gopinath Acharya had responded that he is transcendental because he is God. And then whether he is God, that was a discussion and debate that had happened. So here he says that, focus on the intention. What is he desiring? He is desiring my well-being. So he wants to protect my sannyasa dharma. He has almost like paternal affection for me. And I am grateful for that. And vatsalya karuna kare na ki dosha yahate. So, why do you fault someone who is actually exhibiting fraternal affection for me? We'll see, continue in our next talks about how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu responds and acts to transform the heart of Sarvam Bhattacharya. Thank you.